Hi guys, welcome to another video on Jay's workshop. Today we are doing a full service on a Toyota Estima. I think this is it's a 2.4 petrol engine. So we're going to be changing the air filter, the oil filter which is somewhere at the bottom, the oil obviously, and the spark plugs. So first what we need to do is remove the oil from the sump, which is located right here. Okay, so to remove the sump plug you need a 14mm ratchet, socket, spanner, whatever you want to use. I'm using a spanner, so you have to crack this. Like so, and then line up your pan, or whatever you want to call it, your bottle, to catch the oil. I'm just going to line it up there. So that's it. I'm just going to let that all drain out. So now we have to remove the air box. First you need a 10mm socket. Remove these first for the air intake. Once you crack it, you can release it with your hand. This one. That's two. So just keep these screws here. They should come off now. Simply just unclip this housing here and remove the intake of that. So what we'll do, let's just place this here and put the two screws so we don't get confused. Now we need to remove the air box, which I think there's a clip here. Yep, there's another clip in there. Okay, and on this side I think it just pulls off, if I'm right. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to remove this 10mm here and this 10mm over here as well. Just take the extension off. So just remove the 110mm now over here. And there's one more back here. Let's release the air box. There's still something holding it. It's holding it now. Something in the back. So what I need to do is okay guys, so basically, you know, the clips are on and we unclipped it. You have to unhook it from behind as well. It's a bit tricky, so yeah, they look like that. Then the whole thing opens up like so. So we can just take this off as well. Just leave it here for now, and you can see the old filter is right here. It is, but it's not that bad. I've seen worse. Okay, so that's the filter. So actually you don't really need to remove these two 10mm nuts, which I did remove over here. There's no need for it, but anyway, that's how you learn, isn't it? So now what we've got is access to the spark plugs, to the coil pack, sorry. So Actually, we did need to remove this because I have to remove this plate here, which is stuck under the airbox. So I will go ahead and remove this one as well. Plate out. We'll put that back in after. Yeah, there. Now I can remove the coil packs. They're all 10 mils as well. So just literally just crack this first nut, and then after we can take it off with our hand. One. Just have to loosen that one a little bit more. No. That's two. Three, and the last one. Just left all the screws together over there. All we need to do is just unplug these. Just simply push it down. Wait 1 second. Yeah, so we have to unclip these from the socket. Yeah, I can't do this with one hand. I'm gonna take them off and then I'll show you after. So if you use a flathead screwdriver and then kind of lift the clip up with your thumb, you push that bit down, and here you just it'll go under there, under the clip, then they pull off easily. So that's what I've done to all 4 of them. So now I'm gonna remove the coil packs one by one. One. It's got oil around it, which isn't very good. It looks cracked as well. Is it cracked? Yeah, but the oil, I think it's from your rocker cover gasket. It explains why there's some oil leak around here. It might need replacing. But anyway, that's number 1. Number 2, it's just got oil on it. So I'll clean that one. It's not cracked. Number 3, once again, has oil on it. And inside. And number 4. Yep, they all have oil on them. So that now gives us access to all the spark plugs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, which I'll be removing. Okay, so to get the spark plugs out, you need a 16mm spark plug socket. But the extension bar is not the normal long one that I use. This is like a medium size extension bar. Otherwise, what happens, it hits on this thing here. You can't get inside, so you need one that's like a medium length. So you just simply line it up inside like usual, push it all the way in. That's it. And then attach your socket at the end. And that's it. Start taking it off. that's loosened up now. Just take the rest off with my hand. Like so. Aye, that is not good. These are really finished, worn out. I don't know if you can see all the oil around there. It's expected to have oil on the top, obviously, because of the rocker cover gasket, but that is not good. They're definitely due a change. So we're going to be replacing them with Bosch iridium spark plugs. You can see the tip is different to the usual one. The usual one's got like a sort of fat tip on the end. This you can see is the iridium plug, and it's even written there as well, platinum. Don't know. So just insert it into here. Always hand tighten it first. Like that. And then attach your ratchet. Tighten it up. Don't want to over tighten it, just enough. Yeah, that's enough. So basically I'm going to do the same now for the second, third and fourth. I'm not going to bother filming it because it's basically actually the same process. Okay, so I've put the 4 new spark plugs in. I'm gonna put the coil packs back in. I've given them a good clean. They look new now. No more oil leaks. So just gonna place them in for now. Actually, you know what? I'll clip it in as well. Three. And the last one. 4. Okay, so push them down. Put the screws back in. Tighten them off after with the ratchet. Just 2. Just 3. I'm gonna get my 10mm ratchet socket. Just gonna tighten these down. Some of these are plastic, so you don't want to over tighten it. Just enough to hold it in place. That's enough. Number 3. Last one. Okay. So that's our spark plugs replaced now. I'm gonna put the airbox back on now. So we have to put this retaining plate in first. It was here. There's a little clip under this airbox actually. I don't know if you guys can see it. It goes into this over here. So when I put this back in, you have to make sure that airbox clicks into here. Let's tighten this one up first. Actually, this was between here, came up before. Get that in there now, like so. Okay, so this is tightened down now. So what we need to do, like I said, in the back, I don't know if you can see, but it's locked in like that. It's in now. So we have to now put this screw back on. Just leave it there for now. And there's one more on this side, which goes into here, like that. To this side. Okay, so it's tightened. Okay, this one's tightened as well. Okay, so they're both tightened, so I'll put that one back on, put this one back on, and that one. Airbox nice and tight now. So we're going to put the new filter in. That's the old one. The new one. Just gonna spray some air in here just to clean out any dust. It's just compressed air. Put a new filter in, like so. It just sits there. And then we need to get this box, spray out as well. So the right side, like you can see, they tuck in first. They tuck in first, then you come around to this side and you just line up the box like that, and then push it back. that clips on first. Yep, and then we can push it back. Okay, push these clips on. That's the airbox done. So we're going to put this air intake pipe back on now as well. So that just goes over that hole. Like that. These two have to line up here. So I'll turn these down first. Okay, and then that's on tight, you just simply click it back. That's it. Okay, so that's the air filter and spark plugs done. Now we have to change the oil filter. Which is located, it's actually located beside the sump pan right here. So we just have to remove this. Okay, so we're removing the oil filter now. Sorry guys, I can't film and do this in one hand, sorry, 1 second. Okay, so I cracked it. Now I can just simply take it off with my hand. Just make sure you have your suntan underneath because it will leak. So there you go. Just let it leak out into there. As you can see, over there. Just going to give it a nice clean down, and then we'll put the new filter in. So here's our new Bosch oil filter. What we need to do, customers using Shell Helix Ultra. I don't personally use this oil, but it's meant to be good stuff. It's everyone's personal recommendations, what they like. So anyway, we just gotta put some oil on the lip. Because this oil fills directly underneath the engine, you could fill it up, but you might make a bit of a mess, and I just cleaned it all up with brake cleaner, so I don't want to make a mess, so we'll leave that part for now. Where's the lid? Oh, it's here. So what I'm going to do for now is scrub this. And screw it back in. As you can see, it's nice and clean now. So you don't need to use any tools to tighten this, you just simply hand tighten it as much as you can. And that will be suffice, that's nice and tight. What I'm going to do now is put the new sump in. So sump plug, just going to put that back in. Into that. just going to tighten it off with our 14mm spanner, like so. Don't want to over tighten it. That's enough. So I'm just going to quickly spray some brake cleaner on there, give this a wipe down, and then yeah, we'll be topping up the oil. Okay, so we're going to be topping up the oil now. Put in around 4 liters for now, and then when we get the car down to the level, we will be topping up the rest. So we're just going to reverse it off the ramps now, and then let it run for about a minute or two, and then we're going to check the dipstick one more time. So this engine takes 4.2 liters, and I've shown you guys how to do full service on it. I hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thanks.